I just found out that I might be 10% Asian, which is kind of crazy because I was actually born in mainland Africa with no known ancestors from outside. I did this by comparing my DNA with four different DNA models. The first one was Harper Wald, and he had me at about 9%, close to 9% Asian DNA. Puntland K12 Modern had me at about 13%, with some coming from South Asia, some coming from Caucasus, and some coming from Anatolia. EthioHelix, which compares African DNA compared to Palestine, it got me at about 9.4, close to 10%. The lowest I had was with the Dotticud V3. With that one, I was only at about 3.7 DNA, Asian, with most coming from Southwestern Asia and the rest coming from South Asia. If you want to know how that possibly got to me, you gotta understand some of my ancestors were in this part of Africa, in coastal Africa, back in 1600 AD. So about 1000 AD, a group of Persian guys using the monsoon winds landed in the coast of East Africa, and they intermarried with a lot of ladies that were on the African coast. And if you look at this research, you can go ahead and read it. It's a very interesting one. They look at the bone DNA from that were excavated from the area during this time period, during the 1200s and the 1400s. They found that most of that DNA had a lot of Persian DNA. The yellow one is Persian, and that is African. So it's possible that one of my ancestors came from Persia and married one of the local ladies, who's my other ancestor, and they kind of just made me somehow way down the road. And just to make sure, I just went ahead and compared my DNA with, I did a PCA plot with Western Asian samples. And unsurprisingly, the two people that were closer related to me than any other Western Asian was these two Iranian individuals. So that's solid proof that DNA is not just a fluke.